Good Monday morning, everybody. Beautiful Monday morning here in Central Florida. Starting the day off 74 degrees. It's going to be another beautiful day. A little bit muggy out there this morning, but hey, it's not 80 degrees at 5 o'clock in the morning, so we'll take it. Had an extremely productive weekend. Had a work day at our house Saturday with family and friends. Got the whole side fence done. Absolutely awesome. A lot of hard work. A lot of knock figure because things didn't line up right to the old posts, because when I put that fence up I had used fencing panels that weren't all the same length. But now we're all good. And it's all level across the top. Had to make some notches for some tree trunks and stuff, but it's all good. Very productive weekend. Got a lot done, got a lot accomplished, and it was awesome. I'll have to put some pictures up here. Tired. Had a comment on one of my videos when I was talking about servicing my truck, saying that they don't trust the new 10-speed automatic transmissions. I gotta tell you, I'm not fully impressed myself, but I got a good engine I know will outlast the transmission. Don't skip those services. I tell you, don't skip those services, because that's what's going to get you. You don't put fluid in them, change filters and all that stuff. That's where you're going to end up in trouble. With a capital T. But I got to tell you, 5 on the floor, ain't nothing wrong with that. 4 on the floor for that matter. But sometimes those old manual transmissions are pretty awesome. A lot of people who don't know how to use them. They ain't that hard. So every now and then, I have a friend that gets an old rental truck to move stuff with, and like, man, do you know how to drive a stick? Like, yeah, it's 6 on the floor, bro. Not a problem. Not a problem at all day. So, hey, if you could drive a deuce and a half or a 5-ton, you can drive anything. But there's a big learning curve with some folks, so I don't know what to say. I want to tell you what I think hate is. I think some examples are hate or somebody telling you you're wrong without explaining it or sticking around to help you figure it out. They're just gonna bash you and run. I think hate is allowing a child to grow up without the proper knowledge of how to take care of themselves or the place they live or immediate atmosphere they're in. I think hate is knowing the truth and not sharing it. I think hate is knowing the truth and not being willing to help with it. I think hate is someone that smiles in your face and tells you everything that makes you feel good, but does nothing to help you. I think hate is someone that allows you to continue on a bad path without telling you there's a problem. I think hate is legalistic. And if you're in the religious realm, you understand what I mean by legalism. Unless you're willing to stand there beside them and help them. It's real easy to point out someone else's flaws and not help them. But it takes a real man or woman to nicely point out somebody's flaws and stick with them and help them. It ain't easy, is it? Not always. Lots of times you gotta look at yourself first. There's a lot of to be said about doing a self-evaluation and looking in here and in here before you look out there. There's a lot of people now that are so I guess well, hey, sometimes the noggin twists in different directions. There's a lot of people out there that have lost touch with their feelings and emotions and how to deal with them, or were never taught. There's a lot of people out there that are stuck at being parrots and just repeating something they think they like the sounds of, but not really knowing the meat behind it. And that's dangerous. It's dangerous as a society and as an individual to have that type of hate in you to where you won't look into it for yourself and educate yourself. And if someone didn't teach you that, shame on our entire education system and your parents. It's not easy. I have 5 children. My oldest 2 didn't know me for the first several years of their life because I was too busy working and too busy taking care of other things, being in the military, doing everything but what I needed to do with them on a regular basis. I did spend time with them, but not as much as I should have. And I did give them direction, but not as much as I should have. The ones I have now, the 3 we have at the house now, I try to keep up with as much as I can, but sometimes my patience wears thin. It's not easy doing the right thing, but the right thing is what you need to do. And if you're not sure what the right thing is, reach out to some folks. Get some support from others and maybe support others. But be nice. There's absolutely no reason why you can't give someone correction without being nice. Especially when you're dealing with adults. Sometimes you have to be extremely firm and harsh with a child to get their attention. Redirect them, right? But that's love. Unless you take it too far. What's too far? What do you determine is too far? When I was growing up, too far is a lot different than what too far is now. But I don't have any complaints about how I grew up. But I don't want my kids to grow up like that. But I also don't want them growing up willy-nilly. Just saying. No matter what, do your best to be your best. And you're going to fail. We all do. And single one of us is perfect. Do what you got to do to make it right, learn from it, and move on. There's sometimes where people have gone to other people to ask me questions about something they thought I did that was inappropriate, and it was just a misconception. And a couple times wasn't true at all. But I'm approachable. Just ask me. And if you don't think you got the right answer, then move on. If you go over my head, it doesn't bother me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll fix it. If I can. Move on, make it right the best I can. But if I'm right, maybe we both learned something. Maybe there's a way that I relayed something that just hit you wrong, and I didn't realize it. It happens a lot more now than it used to because people are a lot more sensitive. But does that make them the problem or me? You decide. Either way, we can still be nice. As long as we're talking nice. As soon as you start dropping profanities and getting nasty, it's when you lost me. Until you calm down. Y'all have a great day. Be positive. Always strive to do the right thing. And be nice.